May this message find the right people at the right time. Thank you, God. Thank you, universe. Thank you, angels. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, yo, y'all. This is gonna sound wild, but we may need to stop saying things like, this is gonna sound crazy. Some of you guys, when you explain what you have gone through, when you tell some people your story times, okay, when you talk about your life, even your present life, some of you guys are crazy intuitive. Who you are, what happens to you, you start with like, this is gonna sound crazy. Okay, this is gonna sound weird. And Spirit is saying you need to stop doing that because you have gone through a crazy life and you have dealt with crazy people. You have dealt with crazy people. God, angels, Archangel Gabriel, help my throat chakra here. Help me deliver this message. Crazy mofos you have dealt with here. People who are crazy about you, people who are crazy ignorant, okay? People who are mad. Yo, you have some people wondering right now, lying to themselves, but wondering if you are some type of, I'm so real, like you are some type of creature, demon. You have people studying you right now. They're wondering who you are. Some of them know that you are into spirituality, or they know that you're at least receptive. Okay, you may have shared, they may have seen you wearing a crystal. I'm hearing surface level religious people or people who do not believe in anything. That has been coming up for this collective. I'm going to be honest, you guys are being judged. You guys are being judged. You are being criticized here, okay? Whatever it is that you're doing, whatever you started, whatever decision that you have been making, some of you guys just have been mysterious AF. You pulled away from some type of scene, some type of group, some type of environment, and you got people villainizing you. Villainizing you. They want you to be the villain so bad because you are a hero, and you may have even saved these people. You have never been the antagonist, all right? Not saying you never did anything wrong. You never did anything wrong, but you definitely have some people over exaggerating. Little do they realize that they are on demon time. These people are on demon time coming up here, all right? Whatever crown that they're wearing, however they're holding their head high, is a crown of ego, is a crown of pride, okay? It's a crown of validation. It's not a full crown, honey. Counterfeit. It's horns. It is horns. And that's why you are driving them crazy. It is crazy to them that you keep going, that you stayed true to your authentic self, and you kept going and you kept believing, you kept trying. Some of you guys, you have your own business, and people have definitely seen and judged you in your process. People have seen, they have judged you in your process, okay? Even if they have not seen results yet, even if they don't know what's going on in your life, they just cannot believe that you do not give up. They can't believe it. And honestly, they're impressed by you. Your haters, people from your past, okay? People here who are on some type of high horse, whether it's their degrees, think they know everything, got their effing degrees, or their positions. I'm hearing ex-bosses. I'm even hearing family members, could be parents, whatever it is. People who are on their high horse, whatever title they have that they're holding on to for their life, right? Yo, I'm also hearing whatever God that they're worshiping is the Antichrist. Yo. Because their God may be prejudiced. Their God is judgmental, is critical of the wrong things. Okay? Yo, I'm hearing they don't know what they're talking about. I feel your ancestors' energy coming through. I just was drawn to look at the clock. It's 9:03. September 3rd could be significant here. 9:03, ninth house, third house, Sag energy, Gemini energy. They don't know what they are talking about. Whole fools. Joke's on them. The joke's about to be on them, Joker. Joker, yeah, you got people villainizing you. And I am seeing the Joker movie in my third eye. Because if anyone really watched that movie, they understand how political, They understand, okay, that movie had a deeper meaning. Because I'm also seeing wicked. Thank you, Spirit. Yo, life's about to get wicked good though. Wicked witch. Yo, they never show the backstories of the villains. Of the villains that we run from. Oh my gosh, we're so afraid. The elephants in the room. They don't show the reason. Okay, speaking of they don't show, not the light turning off. Not the light turning off. There's no coincidence. Stop who? Not us, not we, not you. Not us, not we, not you. The show must go on, quite literally, and the people must see the truth of you, your purpose, your story. Y'all, I just be channeling, letting God talk to me. Spirit, turn up the volume here. There's a song that's coming through as soon as I said that. A lot of music. Like, I've just been feeling so drawn to music. You guys about to dance. Ooh, and look so good. Some of you guys, you're about to pop out. A birthday, a graduation here. You're about to pop out. For some of you, a reunion could be significant. But popping out, you could be in the modeling industry. But there is this song, Intentions, by it's Fave and Urban Chords. Turn up the volume from me, cause I can't stop. Someone here could like Afro beats as well. Caribbean music coming in here, R&B. Y'all ancestors are coming out. My BOC. Happy Black History Month. Let's go ahead and continue. Yeah, y'all. Okay. They don't show the whole villain arc for a reason. Okay, America's sweetheart, they don't show the whole villain arc for a reason. They don't show why Shrek is Shrek. They didn't show why the Wicked Witch became the Wicked Witch in the first place. Right. Why the Joker became the Joker in the first place. Because they had people playing jokes on them, playing in their face. That is why, friends. That is why. Okay? You guys, there are some people that cannot believe their own lies that they tell themselves, so they need to round up. They need a little army with them, right? First of all, this message has been coming up. They little team gonna start turning, turning around because they looking at their funds. They thinking about their experiences. I'm hearing people are going on group trips, right? Or they're going to their events and things are just getting, things are flying all over the place. I don't know why I'm seeing a vision of a food fight. It's not working out. They're not enjoying their time with these false prophets, these false leaders. Church ain't feeling like church. Whoa, hold on. Why is it starting to feel kind of dark? That's weird. We supposed to be having fun. And now I'm feeling weird. Okay? Just channeling here. There's someone here who's also awakening. You guys could get a message very soon. Very soon. I feel like in the next couple of days. Some of you guys are going to get a message at a very specific moment. Okay? You guys could be in a flight when you get this message coming in here. You guys could be walking in a new door. You could have like, I feel like some of you guys, okay. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Angel. Spirit is saying the next couple of days. I'm seeing 3 days. This collective, for some of you 3 days, some of you guys I'm hearing in the next couple of days, within the next couple of hours coming in here, things are going to just start adding up. Adding up. I'm hearing you are getting proof. You are getting intuitive confirmation that you are not crazy. That you were not crazy. That your intuition was on point. Okay? A lot of you guys used to feel bad for your intuition. You really did not want to become, I'm hearing, that person, or you didn't want to see things. You truly didn't, because some of what you were seeing behind that mask was so ugly. Some of what you were feeling intuitively, okay? I'm hearing you guys were picking up on false relationships. You guys were picking up around you too. This could be in your family. This could be, you know, around friends. Like some of you guys just felt so bad about what you were intuitively feeling. And it's not your responsibility to even honestly speak up about it all the time. No, you got to protect your energy, right? Remove yourself, act accordingly, make the boundaries, right? But Spirit is going to be giving you confirmation about something that you have intuitively been picking up. Your ancestors also are very close and connected to you right now, okay? Some of you guys could be into candle work, and I'm seeing like these flames jumping, right? Some of you guys here, there is something here about a new journey that you are embarking on, and I feel like you have ancestors, specific ancestors who have knowledge about it. So for example, if some of you guys are traveling, you have ancestors who traveled that's coming to the forefront to help you out. I'm hearing to pull some strings behind the scenes. I'm hearing you guys are going to have people, wow, just show up and like help you coming in here. Like I'm hearing like, let me carry that bag for you, or let me open a door. Some of you guys here, if this is like a business here, you are going to have an ancestor come through that may have been a businessman here. Okay. Someone here who really knows, who knows how to, see through people here, work with people, help you communicate. So you have an ancestor here helping you. I'm seeing 1, 2, 3, 4. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, angels. Okay, helping you to develop some gifts, helping you with some deliveries, okay, coming in here, I'm hearing, thank you, Spirit, thank you, angels, but there is a new journey that you are embarking on here, okay, very soon. Some of you guys know exactly what this is, or this door here is going to be coming in very soon. I'm seeing the Two of Wands in my mind's eye. This new plan is coming in very soon, okay, and I definitely feel like when the light dimmed, you guys went through a light dimming, all right? And I know some people feel very triggered. They're like, I've been in, a situation or feeling this way for months, for a year, whatever. Some of you guys need to, Spirit is saying, they're not saying have gratitude for everything in your situation, but they're saying have gratitude for yourself. Because some of you guys need to look in the mirror, I'm hearing, or look at like a past journal or some past photos. Spirit may even be trying to show you some past photos. Maybe there's even some people from the past popping up here. Okay. And I'm hearing harmless. I feel like this is for you to reflect of like, yo, I've come so far. Because some of you guys are deep in your self-improvement journeys, the books that you've read, the healing, you've signed up for therapy here, okay? Even the content that you're consuming, you don't have to consume this content. You could have been consuming anything. And listen, duality. I love a reality TV. Many things can be true at one time, but you guys are intentionally trying to upgrade, trying to align with your higher self, and it is working. Things are shifting. You are not stagnant. You are not stagnant. You were a different person last week. You were a different person 2 weeks ago. You have been shifting, which means that your life has to upgrade. The doors have to open that are meant for you. Okay, I'm hearing everything happened for a reason, but you definitely have ancestral involvement right now, helping you to fully feel secure in a new journey coming in here. Some of you guys are going to be moving here. Okay, I feel like your solar plexus could be very significant here. Solar plexus balancing. All right. Spirit here could be guiding you to eat certain foods. Drinks could be significant here as well, like juices, water coming up here, teas, herbs, okay, certain practices here. Spirit here, I'm hearing, is working through you to help upgrade you. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, angels, coming in. And I just keep seeing this vision of you guys. It's almost like a team, or sports could have been significant here, or it is significant here for someone. And it looks like you're in a sports team, you have been benched, or you're not getting a chance to play, okay? And you guys keep showing up. You're not quitting the team, even though your teammates, they're in like varsity, whatever, everyone is dabbing them up. I'm such a New Yorker. Everyone is dabbing them up, giving them a high five, giving them their flowers, their trophy, and you guys are on the sidelines continuing to try. You fall, you get back up, you fall, you get back up. And, there are people realizing that you're getting back up and you're getting better. And I literally see a vision. For some of you guys, a movie is significant because this is looking like a movie, okay? I'm also hearing Westchester or Wisconsin, take it how it resonates. It legit looks like a very specific movie. Track and field could be significant to someone, right? But it looks like y'all get back up. And I'm seeing someone running and sprinting, okay? And people are starting to notice. The team is starting to turn around and be like, whoa, hold on. And the star players of the team, their attention is just like going away. They don't want to look. They're like, anyways, they're like, guys. And people are starting to be like, yo, wait, what's going on over there? Because you guys are the underdog rising, and it's crazy because Coco just barked so loud. You are the underdog rising, and baby, you are rising, and you know it too. Don't psych yourself out because you're feeling some energies, because you're feeling some cords about to cut. Sometimes the cords got to cut. You doing the cord cutting, you doing the cord cutting. Sometimes the cords got to cut by you just going, honey. You got to go, okay? The door got to close behind you, whether it's a move, whether it's a new job. Sometimes the cord's got to cut in action. And even when you do that spiritual work, action, everything needs to align. The spiritual and the physical. Action gonna start to happen. Thank you, Spirit. It can't be one or the other. Can't be you cutting the cord and you still in the same reality. It doesn't work. Okay? So, yeah, 100%. So people are starting to notice, yo, it's crazy as I'm saying cutting the cord. So drawn to this ribbon being cut, right? You guys are being aligned here with true love, what love actually feels like. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, angels. Love and friendship, love and support, love and family. People who actually pay attention, because I'm hearing, thank you, God. Thank you, Spirit. God is saying people are going to start paying attention to you. Okay? Okay? And these are things here that you may have been conditioned to feel like was not really important. Okay, like you have been conditioned to feel like you should not have any sense of self-importance. You shouldn't. That is bad. That is egotistical, right? But some of the people who shoved that advice down your throat wanted your energy, your time, your attention, your money. They wanted your energy. They wanted your attention, but they're trying to tell you, yeah, don't do too much. Okay, attention means nothing. Right? And of course, this is about the right attention. This is about alignment because you guys deserve people who pay attention. You deserve people when you get kind of quiet. They're like, hey, I noticed you've been kind of quiet. You deserve attention. Okay? You deserve partners who pay attention to details. Okay? I don't have to tell them my coffee order. I don't have to tell them I'm allergic to this. Right? They know. You deserve that. There were some people in your life that loved that you were a cheerleader in their life. They loved that you were an unpaid assistant. And oh my gosh, they did not want, okay, the attention to be on you. They didn't even want you to see how people look at you, because I'm seeing a vision here of you guys. School could be significant coming up here. College is coming through really, really strong. 2021 could be significant here. 2021, a relationship around that time. Take it how it resonates to 2022 coming in. But I'm seeing like people looking at you, like people looking you guys up and down, loving how you look, loving your fit, right? And like people lying to your face, people who's supposed to be your friends, okay? Got your back saying like, yeah, I don't know. I legit saw, it's crazy. I actually saw a TikTok about this, I think yesterday. And, you know, these group of girls were looking at this girl and everybody could see it is so clear. We all got eyes, right? The girl looked so good in the first outfit. Girl's like, yeah, I don't know if you should wear that. The friends, I don't know if you should wear that. Maybe you should wear the other one. Maybe it's, you know, it doesn't really fit our vibe. You guys are not here to fit the vibe. You are not here, and you have known this, okay? You are meant to be around confident mofos. And there were people that did not want you to align with those people. They tried to convince you that you aligning with confident people, you aligning here with creative people, you aligning here with unique people. There's someone here that's really into fashion, okay, or statement pieces, or that's coming up here, or even designing your own clothes or jewelry or something like that. You could have a jewelry business, you could have a fashion business, okay? Some of you guys here, there could be some type of upgrade in your style. Tattoos could be significant coming out here. Your hair, you're going to be shifting something. You're going to be, thank you, Spirit. I'm hearing you are going to be making a decision when it comes to your physical appearance, okay? Yeah, your first house is going to be upgrading this year. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, angels. Y'all, I haven't even been able to get into tarot yet. The way Spirit is just like, oh, they wanted to chit chat with you guys. You guys have needed this chit chat. Get your tea. I should have told you guys whatever it is, sit down, right? Because they really, and I was looking at my What's the Tea deck, trying to chit chat, okay? Get comfortable. But yeah, you guys were always meant to be around unique souls, okay? People who are authentic, people who can read the room, intuitive people, and different types of intuitive people, different types of spiritual people. There may be people here that you align with that do meditate here, and, you know, maybe they are vegan, maybe they are vegetarian here, and they're just outwardly spiritual. Maybe you can vibe with them, right? Some of you guys here, you're meant to vibe with the people who are spiritual here and love to dance and just spirit in motion. Maybe they don't meditate at all, okay? Maybe they got ADHD like me, they don't do that, right? But they just vibe and just pick up from life, and they're just naturally poetic. They're living, like I'm picking up like a Sag energy. They need to go outside, they need to live. But you are aligning with what is right for you coming in here. And there are some people that have been so triggered because they know that they're living from validation they needed. They were living from the validation from their parents. They were living from the validation from, whatever systems they were part of, traditions. They were living from, or religions. They were living from the validation here, even from school systems here, right? But you, even though you were the rebel, even though at times you felt behind, even though you did that, there was an individuality. There was an energy here that was undeniable that you radiated. And Spirit said since the last collective reading, you've been this way. And there are some people that genuinely tried to put a cap, a limit on your greatness here. And you know what? This image is so significant right now because it was getting to you. This is y'all right now. This is y'all right now saying like, yo, like, and maybe I'm hearing there were certain things that started to work out for you, for some of you, right? I'm hearing a couple of months ago, I'm hearing, a couple of years ago, within like the last 5 years or so, certain things like maybe you guys, you started a business here, or you got a good job, or you got your degree, you got all these different things. And I'm literally hearing some spirit's energy saying, entities saying, okay, sit down now. What else do you want? Maybe you even had some people tell you, what else do you want? Maybe you had some people try to project that like, why are you trying to do too much? Why are you trying to upgrade? Right? Maybe you guys always felt like, okay, I should just be happy for living in the place that I live, and I shouldn't question it. This is not right. I literally saw another TikTok coming up here. Some of you guys, like, God really be speaking to you via TikTok, not just readings, just like you be knowing when God and your angels be sending you certain videos, certain quotes, right? Like your spirit team is really your besties. God is really your bestie because you have needed, like you truly have needed a higher power, right? Because you didn't have that support. It was a very independent energy. You always felt different from the mold coming up here. All right. So you really started to seek a higher voice or higher voices, higher support. Right. But I saw this video and it was legit. And I was so proud because it was a woman of color. And she, this is so big in terms of generational healing. And she went into an apartment, beautiful luxury apartment. And she was just like, I don't vibe here. And I know Spirit sent me that for a reason. I don't vibe here. Right? Because I'm be honest with you guys, I grew up and in some ways, I'll be completely honest. And maybe I'm saying this for a reason, because a lot of you guys may have just really been reflecting on certain events in your life or certain ways that you were raised, because we're on this healing journey together, and really being like, why did I feel guilty about clocking that? Why did I feel so guilty about saying that? Because that's what it is. All right. Some of you guys have dealt with very manipulative people, and I'm hearing groups of people. And I think that's why family is coming up here, because it can be so scary when you have multiple people who want to shun you or don't want you to talk. And some of you guys know exactly how that feels. You know exactly how, they're going to call up somebody. They want you to believe that you crazy. They want to ostracize you. But yeah, I grew up in a family that it was like, okay, we stay here. We stay in this home. We live here. And we need to be grateful for this. In some ways, absolutely, that survival was necessary, right? But many things can be true at one time. There were other ways that I looked and I was like, I grew up in the house too. There were definitely opportunities. There were opportunities. There were different spaces. Because I grew up just energetically, the space was not the right space. And me seeing that video was like, whoa, like, it's okay actually if I move into a space and be like, no, I want something different. It's okay, right? It's also okay for me to want what I want, even if other people don't understand it. As long as I'm not hurting anyone or hurting myself, it's okay, right? You guys have had some entitled mofos around you. And I keep saying family because family could be significant here. They want to know. They want to know what you're doing. They want to know your business, okay? They want the inside scoop because they want to tell you about yourself so bad. They want to fearmonger so bad. They want to stop you. There are people that know that you are meant to elevate and you have everything that it takes. And they may not know fully about spirit guides here. They may not have a higher understanding of God like that here, okay? But they feel an energy. They don't feel like you ever walk in a room alone. They feel something. Some of them that know that you're into spirituality, they know that there is an energy here of untapped potential in the physical. But you guys have been reaching that potential in the astral. Whether it's your prayers, your meditations here, how you live your life, how you live with intention. Because sometimes it's just living with intention. It's just calling on God for, okay, reveal this to me, show me, guide me, connected with your guides every day. You don't got to do all that. You don't need a physical altar. You are the altar. You are the temple coming up here. So there are people that just know, yo, people here who are attached to a version of you and projecting onto you, right? And they know that you're meant to elevate. I feel like this aligns, someone here, because I keep hearing spiritual gifts here, your spirituality here, people here that I'm even hearing they silence you, did not want you to talk. There are people, I'm hearing people who are older than you, maybe people in your family, maybe this could have been, friends that they don't even like you to really talk. Maybe they don't even really like to ask. They may say, how are you doing? Oh, yeah. They don't like you to talk because something happens. You guys come off as someone very connected. Not you come off. You are very connected to your power because of all your independent times. Those times, thank you, Spirit, even though it hurts sometimes when you were isolated, okay, when, you had to find your way, you had to find the light in the dark, God knew the spiritual strengthening. You did not miss out on anything that was meant for you. It may have been so hard, but you have a spiritual strength that is not going to go away. At this level of consciousness, you are only going to ascend. Maybe you may have slowdowns, times of somewhat stagnancy, but you're going to keep moving and you're only going to ascend. You will align with the answers at some point. It will make sense. Whatever is up in the air, it's always going to make sense. And you have already, literally, I'm staring at this, everything will work out. It's always going to work out in your favor, okay? You guys truly want what is best for you. There were times I'm hearing for this collective where you were truly led astray. You were led astray. You listened to certain people, could have been mentors, and still, even with my videos, guys, please take what resonates and leave what does not. You don't have to continue watching this video if it does not resonate. If you don't align. I see the comments sometimes, well, I'm tired of watching it, then don't. Maybe your spirit, maybe your soul is not receptive to it. Maybe this is not the right thing for you to heal, to learn from. That's completely fine. Okay, don't force yourself to do something. You don't have to feel obligated because you have had people in your life that made you feel obligated, that you had to show up, that you had to be there, and you guys started really questioning things. And that is why, even in your alone time, even in your single life, even in the times where you were like, oh my gosh, even in financial constraint times where you couldn't be out and about everywhere, you had to sit and question things. Okay. And I'm literally hearing God is saying, God and your ancestors, because I'm feeling ancestral energy. I'm feeling feminine, strong ancestral energy. They're saying, okay, this is so specific. These are specifically feminine energies who have been housewives, okay, or had financial constraints to the point that they had to be homebound or just at home or go through really hardship coming up. And they're like, you don't even realize that divine connection that you build. I'm not talking cards. I'm not talking no fancy stuff. I'm talking about a pure divine speaking to those prophecies, okay, coming in here when you were going through challenges. Y'all know what I'm talking about. The spiritual awakenings here coming through. Spirit is saying the way that heals your soul, the way it elevates you spiritually. There were things that you went through, hardships that were supposed to change you. It was supposed to open up your eyes, yo. You know exactly what I'm talking about. If this is for you, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But those time alones when you question things, I'm hearing this ancestor saying here, these feminine ancestors, but I'm feeling one at the forefront. I feel like there's an ancestor working with this whole collective. All right. Whether or not we all family working with this whole collective. Okay. I'm getting an L name, Lucia, take it how it resonates. Right. But basically saying that there are some people that ain't question that thing in their entire life. They see weird stuff and acting like they didn't see. Right? Weird stuff with the priest and the pub, and they didn't see it. Weird stuff with the teachers and the boss, they didn't see it. Weird stuff with their husband, they didn't see it. They ain't questioning them. Don't you question the Lord. Don't you question the Lord. Don't you question your elders. Right? You a child. Stay in a child's place. Yeah. Get out my face. Get out my face, yo. People wanted you to be so... they wanted you to believe that you were so dumb, that you didn't know what you was talking about. Okay. I'm even hearing, listen, right? And we're not being ableist here. We are not being ableist here, right? Please take this how it resonates. I'm saying this with compassion, but I'm hearing there were some people that wanted you to believe that you were disabled, that you were disabled, right? Coming in, or not take trigger warning. I should have said trigger warning, or not take accountability for how they may have impaired you in some ways and wanted you to have amnesia. Wow, you guys, Spirit is saying all that doubt, because your ancestors are coming in real strong. Like, they don't have time for that. I'm being real. Your ancestors are giving this energy of like, we don't have time for you doubting your intuition anymore. Like, that's a rookie move. Like, we are at a space here where you need to know that you're psychic. Like, grand DF rising. This is your grand rising year. You need to know that you're psychic. You need to know that we sent you dreams. You need to know which guides are visiting you. You need to know when things are shifting and changing. You need to be in the know. And I did a collective channel almost maybe a year, not a year ago, definitely not a year ago, but definitely like 6 months back or something, saying that like, you are going to be on God's conference call. And that has been coming up a lot. You are meant to be in the know. You are meant to be in the loop. Okay. This is not, your ancestors don't got time for you, but I don't know. Am I powerful? You know, Spirit is saying, stop all that. Cut it. Cut the show. So you are going through a spiritual upgrade right now. You are going through a third eye opening naturally. Okay. And I feel like this is because, again, of course, it's a two-way street. You guys definitely have been asking for praying either for more protection, praying for change, or praying for revelation. You may have found some things out, okay? You may have had to cut off some people, right? You may have been praying more for divine intervention and divine guidance. So you gave your guides permission, and they're really going to be working working with you to help you develop right now. Help you develop your spiritual gifts. All right. Some of you guys here, if you already have, I'm hearing, a spiritual business, you are going to be upgrading. You are going to be shifting. You're going to be upgrading. So much clarity is coming towards you. Okay. Your connection with your intuition in this life, with your guides, with the other side in this life is meant to be solid. And you know, it's crazy. My friend who's a medium, Robert Vecchio, go ahead and check them out on, I think they're on Instagram. Coming up here, but I just asked him to do like a spiritual scan. I always ask him to do. He's always accurate AF. Always accurate AF. Okay. But he messaged me before this reading. So this is also a collective that I feel like Spirit could be guiding you to other mentors, other people with spiritual gifts. Some of you guys, your partner here, they're upgrading because they don't have time to play. You guys are meant to be in the know with, of course, what you can know, because sometimes things need to be cloaked for your soul development. Coming up here. Yeah, so you guys are going to be tapping into your untapped potential. You already are. And it is starting to be noticeable. You are shifting, and you will be shifting in the exterior this year as well. And that is starting to freak some people out because you're getting better. You are getting better. You're going to be healing. It's working, whatever you're doing. For some of them that said that, oh, you're crazy, your spirituality is crazy, it's demonic, whatever, it is going to be working. They're going to be in their jobs that they don't like, right? With people, marriages, stuck. And you're going to be moving forward, actually being happy. There were some people that thought that, oh, you're never going to be happy, you know, with anyone else. Could be exes, could be ex-friends, even family members, you know, that tried it. And you are about to like be happy. with new people. Some of you guys are even getting a new family. Thriving, pictures, videos, a good time, an actual genuine good time, right? Because we know some people just very aesthetic, but they ain't really having a good time. I'm also hearing the eyes never lie, chica. The eyes never lie. Some people could be in social media competitions with you, all right, trying to manifest you seeing certain things or pulling on your energy, and I'm hearing the eyes never lie. All right, coming up here. All right. Bad Bunny could be significant. Okay, Bad Bunny could be significant here. Yeah. Some of you guys have something here that you are worried about, that you're thinking about right now, that you're just like, okay, something's really been stressing you out. I'm hearing your ancestors are going to be showing up and helping you with this in a major way, because there's something here about an ancestral connection that they're asking you to develop. Like, you are meant to know that you have divine guidance. You are meant to know that any problem arises that you can call on them, that they're with you, okay, that they're guiding you. All right. This is not meant to be something that's fleeting, like, oh yeah, maybe I kind of feel guided. No, you're meant to know. You're meant to know. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, angels. Let's go ahead. I want to get into tarot. What we have just been reading, vibing here. Let's get into some tarot. Okay. We have 8 of Wands, Sag energy coming through. Movement. Thank you, Spirit, here. External forces coming up. Change. Generosity. Yeah, a lot of Sagittarius energy has been coming through in this reading. Thank you, Spirit. And Judgment. I knew Judgment was going to come out because I was seeing Judgment in my third eye. Why is the 8 of Wands here and Judgment here? I'm hearing followers. I'm hearing growth. I'm hearing recognition. I'm hearing a boost. I'm hearing a boost in sales. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, angels. Okay. I'm hearing a boost out of nowhere. This is the vision. God keeps giving me this vision of you guys on a racetrack, the collective on a racetrack. And there's a whole bunch of people get celebrated, right? And you guys minding your business. There's a Caribbean song that's been coming up here, a soca song saying, drink water and mind my business. You guys been drinking your water? You minding your business? You've been trying to do your self-care. You are trying to do the best with the time that you have. Some of you guys, you work in multiple jobs or you working a lot, but you are really trying to do your best to create your life, right? I just heard the song, I think I like this little life, right? You're really in your corner. And you guys don't even realize, because everything is aura. It's not about how you look. And these fools that didn't want to really upgrade spiritually here, wanted to demonize things, that didn't want to educate yourself. Your aura were so bright. Your aura, people feel, some of you guys, people feel a different energy shift when you walk in the room. All right. That's crazy, because why did I just feel, ooh, the interference? Why did I just feel what? Okay, but yeah, it is felt. Exactly. It is felt coming in here. There's rapid change. There's rapid movement coming in here. Thank you, Spirit. So we have take action on your ideas. Life is moving ahead. And we also have answering the call to action creates new opportunity coming in here. Thank you, Spirit. A lot of fire energy coming up here. For some of you guys, the fire, something here about the fire seasons, Aries, Leo, Sag season. Some of you guys could have fire in your chart, a fire birthday coming up here. August could be very significant for this collective. Some of you guys, this February, I'm drawn to this 2 coming up here. Thank you, Spirit, here. Things are just going to start moving faster. And I'm hearing, do not be afraid of this. Do not be afraid of this rapid change to get you to the new timeline. You're being transported energetically. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah. Someone does not want you to hear, or some people don't want you to hear the specific part of this message because it cut off again. And I just started feeling interference. Some of you guys, I'm hearing confirmation, just major confirmation of what your intuition has been telling you. No matter the fear, the doubt, that things will be okay, that it's going to move forward, that you're going to receive, I'm hearing this lump sum of money, some major help, some major support, that something is meant for you. Some people could have been projecting on your relationship, but things are going to be moving forward so good. Life is about to get so good. Like legit, you don't even realize how good life is about to get. And you have felt this in your heart. You knew that when things started moving forward, they would move forward in a specific way, that God had specific plans for you. Okay, plans for you, plans for your families, plans for your loved ones, right? that it was not for everyone to understand, that even sometimes it needs to be cloaked from you coming in here, right? That you were made different. You were made for a different journey, that whatever didn't work out for you was for a reason, that the right door will open. And this is where it's happening. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, angels. I'm hearing from now to August, no later than August. Legit. Knight of Cups here. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Romanticizing your life again coming up here. Idealism. Like your life is about to look so beautiful. Your pictures, your Instagram, your videos, your TikToks. You're going to have multiple blessings coming in at one time that necks are gonna break. Where do I look? What? How? Up? Down? Again? Again? What are they doing? Oh, I know they do that dark magic over there. Again? Specifically, we got some like cruel, opinionated, loudmouth. It's crazy, all this fire energy coming up. Some of you guys are dealing with a fire sign coming up here. Or you dealt with a fire sign. It could have been a fire sign X. We got a King of Wands in the reverse. Aries, Leo, Sag coming in. Very interesting. We are going into the year of the fire horse. Or kind of energetically. No, I think it's February 21st. Coming in around that time. Yeah, let's go ahead. What's this King of Wands want? And the moon. And the moon in the reverse. There's specifically some type of fire sign here that you were connected to, or someone here who had heavy fire in their chart, or somebody here who's very arrogant coming up, who is very stubborn. Okay, and this person was loud and wrong about you. And they're going to be getting exposed this year because you are going to have a win. You are going to have some type of prosperous, lucrative win. You're going to either be moving somewhere or doing something. And this fire sign here is going to look like a whole fool. They tried to judge you because you were on the fool's journey. They talked about you. They took advantage of your kindness. They took it for weakness. Okay, at some point in your life. All right. Some of you guys, trigger warning, could be father wounds, but at some point in your life, could be a brother as well. Knight of Swords. But the way that you're going to be having a win after a win, acceleration, like there's just going to be, thank you, Spirit, for this collective, oh my gosh, a season of acceleration. Some of you guys, it's meant to come. You will have a birthday gift from the divine, especially if you got a birthday around any of those fire seasons or the spring and the summertime, anywhere from now to the summer. Acceleration, Knight of Swords, what? Coming in here. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, angels. Yeah, some of you guys, you didn't have time to rest coming in here, right? You sacrificed so much for some people, for someone. Okay, I'm hearing. Some of you guys could be for your job, for your business coming up. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, angels. Coming in, and they had the audacity, seeing, Spirit is pissed about this. I feel like this is your Knight of Swords. This is your ancestors that are so freaking livid, like livid. All right, whatever it is, I feel like you guys went through this. There's something that you went through within the last 12 months because this feels recent. This feels recent. Some of you guys, someone did something behind your back or said something or lied about something recently. Like this feels like within the last couple of months, you guys, whether or not you know this. Honestly and truly, it's a masculine for sure, an X of fire energy. Like they made up some crazy lie, okay? They told some crazy lie. Infidelity could be significant here, right? They tried to, I'm hearing they mess with your business. They tried to turn people away from you, right? They tried to mislead people about you. And your ancestors are coming in and they're saying, oh yeah? Oh yeah? Right? This person tried to tell a lot of people that you were crazy. This could have been within the last couple of months. This could have been over, you know, a course of time. And I feel like you guys finally started pulling back your energy or you awakened. But you are about to get, and I'm also hearing sometimes it's divine timing. Something here about the right time. I don't know what this person will be going through, right? But I feel like they're going to be at a time, they're going to be sat. Spirit is going to make sure that they are sat. Right place, show is about to begin. And you're going to have blessings one after the other, good news coming in here. And it's just going to be like, what in the world? Like they're about to see a Cinderella moment of transformation. They had the audacity audacity. You were ready to kick you when you were already down. No, and some of them knew what you were going through. Some of them knew what you were going through. Okay? And because of, Two of Cups, yeah, I'm seeing heavy relationship vibes. If you guys are already married to your soulmate, it's already elevating here, or you're being aligned with the right person, because Spirit keeps reiterating love is something you will get in this life. Okay, so them crazy exes and people who did you wrong, you will experience that. You will experience that. Your finances will be turning around, coming in here, and you're going to have more than enough. More than a savings account coming in. Thank you, Spirit, here. But show me, Spirit, why did they do this? Why? The thing about y'all is you guys were vulnerable. And you guys didn't realize how much vulnerability actually triggered people. Because there were a lot of people who were wearing masks. There were a lot of people who had, tough situations as well, but went completely into the dark side. So they couldn't understand how you continued to work your light and choose love and be generous and be loving. Be loving and had that emotional capacity and care when you went through those things. When you went through the same things, they didn't understand where the strength came from, and it was a spiritual strength. It was a spiritual strength. It also was just your level of consciousness. Sometimes you come into a life with a different level. A lot of times, all the time. We are all one, but we're not the same. We all have different levels of consciousness. And you guys had this heart of gold. You guys had a willingness to improve. You guys had a willingness to heal. And they didn't understand. Some of them were so triggered by, maybe, again, even if it wasn't spiritual, maybe it was talking about habits. Maybe you were saying, saying like, hey, I don't want to continue doing this. I want to change. And that was so triggering to them because they knew on some level they wasn't there. Yeah. How were you going through all that? They was going through stuff too, right? Or some of them I'm hearing, they didn't even go through as much as you went through. Maybe they had, certain support. But you exhibited a strength. You exhibited a faith here. You exhibited an authenticity. Some of them I'm hearing, they were mad because you were shining. You were shining even without all that. Maybe they wearing all this Gucci, Louis, head to toe. Maybe they got $1 million and they empty. But you just have this spiritual abundance that they know, okay? It may not, take... You know what? I'm not even going to write your story, speak over your life, because these people tried to write your story. They just knew that whatever you attracted, the love you attracted, the opportunities, it was going to be so beautiful and abundant. And they had too much pride to tell you the truth that, hey, I'm lost. I'm suffering. I want to go with you. Show me how. Or at least hold my hand. Coming in. Yeah. They knew that you may not have been on a fast track to life, gotten fast blessings, but whatever you did get, it was going to be solid. It was going to be long term. It was going to come in like secured by God, God's plan. And I got to tell you, these blessings coming in, it's a surprise to no one. It's not even going to be a surprise. You may have a moment like, oh my God, but honestly and truly, I'm telling you right now, this season that you're walking into, something that you already knew, boo. Come on. You already knew yourself. Playing. As soon as I said playing, but whatever. Let's go ahead and get initials real quick. A, Z, Arizona, Florida. F is coming up here. Okay. F-A, A-F, B and G. Okay. Coming up here in S. R coming up here. O, thank you, Spirit. Thank you, angels. Okay. Orange County, Orlando, Florida coming up here. Georgia, Boston could be significant here. Syracuse, okay, a date. Valentine's Day could be significant here, or someone just got asked on a date, just went on a date, okay. A date could be coming up here. We have a ladder, all right. Someone here is tired, staying up really late could be significant. A bicycle could be significant here, or a new car could be significant here, or someone's getting one. Car situations coming up here, okay. I'm also hearing Georgia, all right. Belize could be significant. France, thank you, Spirit. I'm hearing the Atlantic Ocean or Atlantis. Take this how it resonates. Atlantic Avenue, take this how it resonates. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah. Okay, I'm also hearing a name that starts with a Z. A Z. Zoe, Safaria, something like that. All right. I'm hearing Roger. Sister, sister. Go home, Roger. 90 shows could be significant. But I'm gonna leave it there, okay, before we got cut off, because this camera keep overheating anyways, because too hot. You gonna have people overheating. If you can't stand the heat, get out the kitchen. I love you guys so much. I'm gonna see you next time. All right, readings coming your way. Check down below for personal readings. We gotta go. We got so many places to go. We upgraded. I want to hear them wins down below if you want to share. But yeah, let me know what's confirming to you, what you clock in, what you resonated with. I love you. Win, win, win. I gotta go. Love you guys so much. See you next time.